I think I got the rest. Yeah, and then that connects to that. Fine, yoink. What's that? Some sort of defense tower, if I had to guess? You could tell some real carnage happened here looking around. Yeah, I can still sense the spirit of battle filling the air even now, 500 years later. What a grisly conflict it must have been. Same one St. Rosvita fought in. Guess it wasn't just all talk. This place. Nay, it's not the same. Not like it was back then. Something wrong, Xavier? No, nothing at all. It's a Lemire. Oh, hey guys. Lemires. The lingering enmity in the area must have drawn them out. Stand ready. I'm born ready. What's up, it's your girl? Dang and mangle, whatever she's saying, I still don't know. Hi, I'm a doll. How's it going? How do you do, fellow kids? Where are you here? Goodbye. Get the grand finale going. Nice. S-Girl's gonna kill you whether you want to or not. It's over. Yo, Wildcat, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for subbing for Twitch Prime for 5 months. Just had to catch up on Demon Slayer. Oh, nice. They were pretty tough, still no match for us. Easy. Trusty as ever, married Wait, what's this? I sense something. Let's see we check the area out a bit more before turning back.
Maybe...
Good, you catch on quick. We should keep our guard up then, if we're going to keep looking around. I really have to get back into more anime. Tell myself every time I'm going to watch anime, I just never really have the drive to.
Something's there.
Where is the sword? Is it like literally right here? Do I just examine it? Or am I climbing? You climbing? Maybe not.
Something's there.
Did you just fall? Yeah. Hello, Rusty. Look at that. Is that the holy sword? About time we tracked it down. Though not quite in the best of states. Huzzah, we found it. We really found it. Of course, 5 whole centuries has kind of taken a toll on the thing. But still, I finally remember now. So, my time has come. I wish only to stay at your sides at the end. Alas, 'twas not to be. The rest, I leave to you. Protect Lady Rosvita, my friends. I think my final stand would conclude so. Was it a chance or design I fell astray in the midst of that bloody, brutal fray? 'Tis no surprise they thought me missing, lost to the throes of battle. Xavier, don't tell me. I mean, I kind of assumed this holy sword would be yours. Aye, though we're both but mere shells of what we used to be now. I've always been good for nothing but a fight, but ever since my stripling days. But as the fates had it, in time I came to be hailed as the holy swordsman, and yet I left my comrades behind to rush into the jaws of death. Some hero. When I came to join in the dumping grounds of the research wing, I was already in this form. Methinks I must have ended on one of Zola's failed experiments, or something like that. Becoming a Rue robbed me of might and mind, leaving only little paws with which to rummage. I could neither meet the lady I served, nor save my fellow men from their own folly. I believe this to be a divine punishment, my dues for failing to protect the which I ought to have. But then I met you, Rusty. Even in feathers, your will stayed unwavering. In aiding you, a realization came to me. I could still do something, even in this form. That must be why I was brought here. May not be directly, but I feel as though I'm making it up to my old comrades in a way. Xavier. Yeah, I won't let you down. Nor I you, my fellow compatriot. Rusty, as a token of my greatest esteem, I hereby bestow you the holiest of swords. I get the holy sword. I have the power. I just gotta imbue it with the power of the spirits from Grandia, and then I'm good. Or the power of fire, like my boy Alphen. Most of its power decayed, but the hilt still seems to be retaining its blessing. Can't even wield it in this form. You ought to have it in my stead. Mainly because Rosvita, nay, because Aprilis believes in you. Not to mention for all the adventures we've shared.
Zola's the kind of guy who'd fire a cannon into a crowd if his target was there. Sure, he gets the job done, but at what cost? Anyways, he's always been off the rails. Even Aprilis can't do anything about that. You're the only one who can make this right, Rusty. I know you'll do the honorable thing when the time comes.
I love Xavier. What a good lad he is. Had all his companions retrieved the hilt of the Holy Sword before returning to the world. After seeing Xavier off at the bar, they set on their own adventure. Yeah. That's done. Perfect.
Pretty well.
I would recommend Demon Slayer. You currently need a paid subscription for season 2. Oh, that sucks. Is that on, is it on Funimation, though, Wildcat? I watch Funimation. Funimation has all the anime, like, stuff. I watch, like, Academia on Funimation. Fruits Basket as well. I do have a Funimation account, though. Apparently there's another site, though, to watch it for free, so that's good. I'm gonna assume that you're level 1... You're level 1, not level 1, you're Max Affinity event. It is on Funimation. Okay, I have Funimation. It's also on Netflix. Very accessible. I should get on that. Oh, I never reported this. Hey. Interrupt crossing, yada yada. Oh, excuse me? Yeah. Report.
How did it... Fine work, huh?
Yeah, fine work, yada yada. Crystal shield, nice.
We have accomplished our task.
There should only be one more quest to do then in the whole frigging game. Yeah, just the Errant Knights. We are gonna get that done. Is there... Xavier should have a max event coming up. I would assume Xavier's event. The question is, where is Xavier? I'm not seeing him anywhere. Oh, he's right here. He doesn't have a max event, though. It's impressive you're still alive after all this time. Neither of us look the same as we used to. I'm glad we met again, Xavier. Lady Rosvita, are you crying, perhaps? By the by, I've got something to tell you. I'm sorry I broke my promise. I left you behind. You used to always tell me to be careful, then I went and did something stupid. Nonsense, I did the same thing. When we were retreating, I was reckless and volunteered for the rear guard and was captured. After I was executed, Zola took the alchemy for his revenge. It was my fault. I think he had bats in the belfry from the outset. Well, for some reason I feel beholden to him. Huh? To Papa. Anemona, you probably know what I'm talking about. When I awoke as a Rue, I thought myself as the victim of distasteful jest. But for a mid-battle martyr like me, it was more than what I deserved. Be I Rue, Picard, or any other critter, I'm gonna make up for what I did to you. Xavier. I may not look it, but I'm still ever the swordsman that I was during the war. Don't you remember Aprilis? I do. I believe I finally understand. Nothing has changed between us since then. I have even more allies now than I had during the war. No matter how many battles lie before us, I'm confident we'll prevail for Balduke. That's the spirit. I too shall accompany you. We shall endure through all adversities. I'm guessing I maybe have to do that first. If not, he might just not have a max event. Kind of weird that Xavier's max event doesn't come from this, though. Kind of odd. As I'm a doll, I have misgivings about what I had started to feel. However, I wish to experience the enjoyment of black tea supposedly fill his thought. Is that what they call temptation? It's a puzzling notion. Very puzzling indeed. Is there not a max event for you? I guess there is not. Kind of weird, but whatever. There's no other max affinity. Am I okay? Max affinity events? I don't think so. I think we're all good. I guess we just take care of the last side quest, and if we get an event, we get an event. That's how it goes.
Hey! All right.
I already maxed all those out. I don't know what I'm doing.
Good work out there.
Okay, let's just go to do this last quest. Should be right up here. At all, Credo, you all made it. I take it you saw the request. I submitted the Dandelion. The Knights are stirring up trouble again, right? Never a dull moment, even on probation. Hey, Seneschal? Leave him alone, Credo. So, what's the situation exactly? Must be quite grave if your expression is any indication. Well, the Hieroglyph Knights are going through a rather uncertain stage right now. With Master Shadlar gone, talk has been turning to future policy direction. Since the revolt at the Governor General's office, Seneschal Gilbert has gone missing. What? That's not good at all. I haven't heard any rumors about this in town, but I imagine Rom would prefer to avoid any further uprisings. Yes, without our master and commander, our power has greatly diminished. The plan was to conduct search and arrest covertly during the festival. I couldn't bring myself to just sit by, so I ended up chasing a lead instead. Gilbert's holding up inside here, I have no doubt about it. Here he may be planning another revolt in lieu of the one that failed. Can't teach a crotchety old dog new tricks, I guess. So, what's the Seneschal number 2 plan to do about it? Normally he'd report to the Roman garrison right away, but I get the feeling this might be a final turning point of sorts for the Knights. A task such as this cannot be entrusted to another. I must resolve it by my own hand. As you've exchanged both words and blades with the Master, I would like you to join me. May I ask you to lend me your power words? Yeah, of course. Honestly, couldn't give a damn what happens to the Knights either way, but maybe this will help set things right for Shadlard and Lisa both. Credo. Thank you, Adol, and to you as well, Credo. Let's settle this matter once and for all. Don't thank Credo, he hates being thanked. He hates even more thanking people and showing gratitude. These traces indicate the presence of a great number of people. There's no mistaking it. Then my huncher's right. This must be where they barricade themselves. The bridges to the prison seem to have collapsed. We'll need to hurry. Then let the search begin. We're not letting those Knights stir up another revolt on our watch. Alright. It's looking like, chat, we are going to get to finish this quest, and then I guess we're wrapping up stream. Because we're not finishing the game today. Chat's saying it's going to take at least 3 hours, and I don't have it in me to do 7 hours of streaming. Seneschal Lucian. How'd you find us, and why are the Monstrums here? They must have had lookouts posted. Where's Seneschal Gilbert? Ah, so the rumors of you consorting with those felons was true after all. In the name of the Celestial Master, we shall stop you here and now. Bring it on. Oh, you guys are gonna die. By the way, another thing is, I have a feeling that Grimwald, I hope it's not really annoying like a full moon ceremony, so that's also why. Assuming 3 hours is what I'm told. That's assuming. I don't know how much I could trust chat. I think Shinku said it. I think Shinku's played the game. He said 3 hours. I'm not sure how much I could trust that source. Not to say Shinku's source is, like, not trustworthy, but 3 hours is an estimate. Obviously, I play at, you know. But I don't know. We're definitely not finishing the game today. I'm going to hold it off until probably play this again Thursday. Thursday or Friday, something like that. You won't. Oh, they certainly in this place as elite knights. They certainly earned their place. In any case, this is more than proof enough that we're on the right track. Let's press onward. Oh, but you did 7 hours for Cold Steel 2. Shut up, Raptor. We don't speak of that 7-hour stream. I did stream past midnight for the final boss. Ah, that's right. I did do that as well. Do that? Am I okay? I did that as well. That is correct. I mean, time is not an issue as long as it 7 hours was 7 hours was a lot more daunting. 7 hours while being starving and... Yeah, well, starving was most of the thing. While being starving while also kind of having to use the restroom was daunting. Good times. I have a feeling this next Grimwald is going to be just as annoying as that stupid Eos was, and I also have a feeling it's going to be as annoying as a Full Moon Ceremony, so even more reason not to stream, because it could be more than 7 hours if I don't first win everything. Plus, by the time I review the game, I'd rather take my time. Hey, you want to, like... Keep moving. I am trusting this source of like 3 hours, and we have till 5. So whenever we stream it, I have a 5-hour gap. So however long it takes next time, we finish it. Despite it, we are gonna finish, like no doubt. Because I really just think it's Grimwald. Probably like there's probably gonna be a dungeon of sorts, a final dungeon, final boss, ending, cutscenes. I really just think that's how it's gonna go. Trails is much more known for longer cutscenes. Man, I heavily underestimated that end of Cold Steel 2, and that wasn't even the end. That was just the finale. I played Spectral's Origins for 5 hours straight last night. There's a key difference between that, Wildcat. I am streaming a game. Look, like, I can play a game over 5 hours. However, to have to play, like, a game for, like, I don't know, 5 hours is my limit. Sometimes 6, depending on the game I'm playing. But if I have to go, like, over 6 hours and I have nothing to eat, if I'm not streaming, it's better, obviously, because I can go get something to eat, I can take a break. Like, when I'm streaming, I try not to do that, obviously. So, there's a difference between that. Seneschal Lucian, so the Monstrums are with you. You're not getting the Seneschal Gilbert if we have something to say about it. Master Shadlar will endure in us, and with it, the future of Glia itself. I could probably get to 5. I mean, I do 5-hour streams on average, sometimes 4. Open your eyes already, down that path lies nothing but ruin. Save your breath. The only language these guys will understand is force. I could probably go 6. I've gone 6 when I played SMT5. I've done 6-hour SMT5 streams. It depends on how much I eat and what my lunch/dinner is before I start streaming. If there was like a limit, if there was no limit to my hunger, I can stream for like 8 hours or something. So, you know. Master Shadlard. They fall for nothing more than their own conception of justice. That's kind of what all the fighting is, really. We have to hurry. My fellow Seneschal must... Seneschal must be farther now. Your only break was to take your dog out. Yeah, I can... I mean, I stream, so I have definitive proof that I can go, like, 5 to 6 hours on average. I would say 4 to 6 hours on average. But normally, if I'm not streaming, I take the time to at least get a snack or something. I only, like, you know, I'll only play straight, obviously, if I'm streaming. Because, you know, it's a stream. So, you know. Streaming has completely changed my life. I used to be able to binge games for as long as I wanted, given I don't, like, you know, have plans or something, or given I don't, like, I don't know. Well, it depends what age I was, but times were different back before I was streaming. Overall, I have a blast doing streams. Like, it's worth it. Like, having to cut down on, like, binging, because I can't binge as hard when I stream, but having to cut down on binging, it's worth it when I get to make content out of it and have viewers here. So, it's worth the trade-off, IMO.